Hi, we're still talking about the job fit. This recording is on the managerial applications of the concept. So let's just start with selection, selecting the right person. Obviously, selecting the right person is finding out how that fit is not only for the company but also for the individual. So, the learning or growing opportunities here are learning to translate changes in the role to the job description. So, as the role evolves and changes, what should be changed about that job description so that you are making sure your specs reflect what you really need? Two, learning how to ask people questions, good questions that gain insight about what they need and want. Oftentimes, people don't really know, so they're not coming in organized and thinking about how to express that. So, learning to ask really good questions can help that. Now, the learning to ask good questions can also be extended to their onboarding. So, as they're, getting acquainted with the job and the requirements and the environment, is asking them how that's working for them, what do they like, what maybe isn't working quite so well for them, just to keep that conversation going. And then long term, you want to have that conversation probably twice in a year, if not more frequent, but at least with the individuals in the role, you want to be able to kind of stay on top of how that role is changing and how it's affecting the individual. Now, job fit is also a factor in performance. A lot of times, when a person is not performing well, the job isn't a good fit. Doesn't mean that anything has to happen. It just means that you now have an understanding that that job fit isn't right. I've had many people use job fit to help their boss understand what they need so that if that's career planning or career navigation, so they're getting themselves into certain duties or activities, or whether that's modifying something in their physical environment, but they use that to help their manager understand what they need and want in a very organized fashion. Job fit is also a factor when you're having a conversation with a direct report and they're questioning something, that maybe they're questioning whether they should stay or go, and you don't know how to answer that question. Well, the answer is go find out what a good job fit is, and then let's compare that to what you have now. That doesn't give you an answer, it gives you a construct to put your thoughts in an organized fashion so that you can compare it. Problem solving. The job fit is also a good tool to use when you're trying to solve a problem with an employee. Maybe their performance is not as good as it could be or should be, or what you need, and therefore maybe understanding how that job fit is in today, not last year, but today. So there are many applications, and of course, there will be many resources to help you decide how to use that.